Hey Ravens, welcome to this year's first ONW Now.
I'm Olivia Garza alongside Annabelle Glasscock, and we hope you had a great 6-month-long spring break.
We have a lot ready for you on today's episode, including an insight on how a business is managing through COVID, how teachers are teaching through the pandemic,
how our boys soccer team is playing during the coronavirus, and a look at our new segment, Daily Dose of ONW.
Let's get started. As all of us continue to do online learning, the teachers at Northwest are working extra hard to adapt to this new way of schooling. With COVID numbers still rising, schools took to online learning for part of this year. Olathe Northwest teachers and staff have been working tirelessly to prepare for students, and this came with a lot of excitement for the new year.
Coming back to school in the fall, I was super excited. Of course, I would love to have students back full time, but I've said all along I want staff and students safe.
Even though this year looks different, the teachers have been collaborating with each other even more than usual to give students the best experience possible.
The teachers in the departments and in the building as a whole really have been doing a lot of communicating, sharing ideas for great apps that work, great websites that work, individual activities that they're having success with.
I would collaborate as often as possible. I mean, one unique experience is the fact that I'm the only one who teaches my class. I've talked to the other student naturalist teachers across the district, and we've talked and aligned what it is that we're doing this semester so that each one's doing the same thing.
With empty gyms, classrooms, and hallways, it has made teachers even more anxious and excited to meet their students.
I mean, it's the energy of the kids in the building that give the school life. And so, as much as I love my colleagues, I'll be happier when the building's full of students, as long as it's when we're safe. I can't wait to meet everybody and see everybody and be able to talk and interact.
Teaching on Zoom is not easy, and the teachers say one of the hardest parts of online teaching is the student engagement.
And when you're talking to a screen full of rectangles and only two people are still showing you their faces and everybody else has turned their camera off, it's challenging. I mean, I have seniors, so I hope they're responsible enough to make a good choice about, at least hopefully they're still listening, hopefully they're still out there.
The hardest part, I think, for me is knowing the kids are actually engaged. I want the kids to be interested, and I'm definitely aware that if I was at home, there's a multitude of distractions. I think ensuring that the kids are engaged in class and again, getting something out of it.
Even though we aren't inside of the building, your teachers are still here for you.
If you need help, reach out. I mean, I'm literally sitting in my office waiting for the phone to ring. As educators, we are givers. And we do this because we want to help and we're here to serve. I hope you know that all your teachers adore you and we are trying our hardest to do our best by you, and we know it's hard. Do the work and don't be afraid to drop into the open Zooms during seminar and email teachers, and we really want to help, and we don't know what your questions are, your difficulties are, unless you let us know that.
I mean, the reality is it's not permanent. And if you have an issue, you have concerns, you just need someone to talk to, you can always shoot an email. That's kind of the other position that we exist in, and I try to encourage students to that hang in there, it'll change, something will happen and change differently, and then this will be a distant memory soon.
Online school isn't easy, but we're all taking it day by day. Hang in there, Ravens. For ONW Now, this has been Annabelle Glasscock.
We all know how COVID is negatively affecting businesses, but we never talk about the positives. Let's take it to Avery Johnson to tell how one specific restaurant has actually gotten closer through the pandemic.
Back in 1969, Old Johnny Pizza officially opened by Joe Walker and is now a home environment for many.
Well, my dad opened it up in 1969, and it was in an old house in Shawnee, Kansas. And he kind of gutted the house and turned it into a restaurant. And then from 69 to 85, we were in the house, and then 85 on, he built a spot just across the street from where the original spot was, and we've been there ever since. And then back in 2012, 2013, I ended up finding this spot here and opening up the Old Shawnee Pizza inside of here in 2013, I believe.
As of today, much of the staff is teen staff, as many go to ONW.
It's almost like a family. Everyone's really close. A lot of the people that work here are good friends, obviously. A lot of them are high schoolers, so they all kind of go to school together. So for the most part, everyone works really good together, which is definitely nice.
Organized chaos, I think, is the best choice. I think the environment in the kitchen where I work is they make it seem like it's one big kind of family, I guess.
Because it is a family-owned and local business, not only does the staff feel like family, but the customers do as well.
Since we are like a small town business, or there's only like 2 locations, it's more of like a home environment. Like, we know a lot of people's names. We got like regular people that come in, so it's just kind of, it's not like a big business type of thing.
Due to COVID, some changes have been made, but the staff feels more connected than ever.
Do the best with the situation that's going on, and you try to make the employees feel as much of as like a family as you can.
Because of all that's going on right now, the only people I actually see are my friends at work, so.
Will's son Dietrich is the future owner, as he has a plan for what he might change.
The thing that I would like to do is maybe add a few more stores, but other than that, I think everything has gone really good, and just the atmosphere and everything that we have is pretty awesome. So
come see me at Old Shawnee Pizza, whichever one you want to come to.
For ONW Now, this has been Avery Johnson. Now back to the desk.
Despite COVID-19 delaying the start of school, it has failed to crush the spirits of athletes and coaches here at ONW. Let's take it to Taylor Haynes for a story about how COVID has impacted all of our fall sports.
While wearing a mask has become the new normal, sports here at Olathe Northwest are put to the test dealing with COVID-19 procedure.
That's 25 Sam Eric. He's got a lane. Wow. Not a bad one.
Wearing a mask, we've kind of adapted throughout the process, just know when to have it on, and if you don't have to have it on, then just be safe when you're around others.
For soccer, I know we're all wearing masks during practice. We separate when we're drinking water and like on the sideline.
They recognize that the risks that they take and what the consequences of those risks are, so hopefully they're being safe and they're being smart. I was happy because I remember last spring when I found out it wasn't going to happen, the impact that had on our girls. It was exciting to be able to tell the guys that we were going to be able to play and have at least somewhat of a season. Some parents are concerned about training in masks and what that does to kids, and I understand that, but by and large, the parent support has been fantastic. I think parents are very excited that they get to come out and watch their kids play.
I think everyone as a team, we miss not having fans. They just bring a whole new energy to the game, and it's just a totally different vibe when they're not there.
Ethan Moore looking for the throw-in.
Since Corona, there has been a limited amount of social events, but thanks to sports still going on, students have the opportunity to once again be with their teams.
If football was canceled, I'd probably just be at home doing nothing really, because of COVID, you can't really do anything. So I'd probably just be at home or just working.
I would just be chilling at my house.
It's always in the back of your mind that you might always get sick or someone might, but you just got to focus on playing the game and doing what you love to do. So
for ONW Now, this has been Taylor Haynes and Ethan Moore.
Now let's throw it over to game day.
What's up, Ravens? We are coming in hot with all the latest and greatest of Olathe Northwest sports. I'm Taylor Haynes alongside Rylan Edwards, and welcome back to Game Day.
First, at Lawrence Free State, Lady Ravens tennis finishes second place at varsity quad. Duo Piper Private and Jocelyn Mattingly lost only 2 matches while winning the other 3. Single player Ella Nolan won 8-2 to an 11th place state tournament finisher, and freshman Cameron Medina won 2 well-placed victories for the day. Good job, Ravens.
Last Thursday, varsity soccer played an incredible second half against Shawnee Mission South. The 1-0 setback in the first half was unfortunate, but it didn't stop the Ravens, and 3 minutes into the second half, a ball was put in the back of the net by Davis Gertson. The Ravens ended the game with 3 more goals by Gertson, Noah Conover, and Landon Olette. Make sure to tune in to the soccer game tonight or the live stream against Shawnee Mission North, and be sure to cheer on the seniors as it's senior night.
Serving up next, we have the Ravens volleyball team taking out Lawrence in Olathe West, remaining undefeated. On Tuesday, September 22nd, the team won 25-19 in both of their sets against Lawrence and had some outstanding serves from freshman Julian Huckabee. After losing the first set, during the second match against Olathe West, the Lady Ravens fought back and ended the game winning the last 2 sets. Be sure to watch their next game Saturday at Lawrence High School.
For our Raven cross country team, this past Saturday went to Frontier Trail Middle School for their second meet of the season. On the girls' side, Lydia McLaughlin just missed placing in the top 10 with a time of 20:04.6. For the boys, the team finished 6th in the 5K run, and Logan Reed was the top Raven runner with a time of 16:33.6.
To end off this streak, we have ONW football blowing Shawnee Mission West out of the water with a 28-6 win. With encouragement from our cheerleaders, dancers, and band, the Ravens came out of the first half victorious with Ethan Raines getting the first touchdown, leading to a 27-0 lead. The second half was just as fulfilling with an additional 21 points to end off the first win of their season. The Ravens hope to keep the ball rolling as they face the Olathe South team next Friday at CBAC. If you cannot attend the game, you can watch the live stream on our Raven Daily YouTube channel.
I think it's safe to say that it was a phenomenal week of sports, and let's be honest, we can't wait to see more. This has been Taylor Haynes and Rylan Edwards. Now let's take it back to the desk.
Even with having online school at this time, we created a new segment called Daily Dose of ONW. We showcase a few members from clubs and sports at ONW with some fun questions. Let's take it to Jenna Klein and Ashlyn Cooper for the Dose of Daily Updates.
Hey guys, today you're here with Ashlyn Cooper and Jenna Klein, and today we filmed our first segment for ONW Now called the Daily Dose of ONW.
Let's get into it! What was your favorite thing to do during quarantine?
Cry.
Cry, me too.
Who's your guys' favorite TikToker?
Probably, well, I'm on Draco TikTok, so I don't really see any TikTok.
Delete that.
I don't even know who that is. The guy from Harry Potter.
Definitely Addison Ray.
My girlfriends.
Nicole, her mom.
Myself. Yourself. Ellie. Ellie who?
Elliot.
Oh. Nice, way to support each other.
What is your favorite sport to watch at ONW and why?
Probably football, just because we get a lot of wins in that sport.
The average American does what 22 times a day?
Eats food. Snacks and food.
Fart.
Blinks.
Let's actually open the fridge.
Oh, that's close.
If you were in a house fire, what is 2 items you would save from your house?
I would save my house.
No, 2 items. What are 2 items in your house that you would save?
My phone and my house.
Me and my whole family. That's one.
My dog and family photos.
How are you guys handling online school this year?
It is so bad. Breakout rooms, very weird. But
No breakout rooms.
What is your best pickup line?
If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
Aside from being sexy, what do you do for a living?
Who are you guys' sponsors for senior committee this year?
Mrs. Hamilton.
And Miss Sheets.
How long has Coach Hafner been a coach for?
First year.
25.
Okay.
23.
I know, 25.
23.
I think it's his first year.
Okay. The correct answer is 23 years.
Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's edition of ONW Now. For more updates, check out our Instagram and Twitter at ONW Raven Daily and our YouTube channel.
And our website, theravendaily.com. For Olivia Garza and the rest of the Convergence team, this has been Annabelle Glasscock. We'll see you next week, Ravens.